Classic. Classic.
So cute.
Oh yeah, I so need to upgrade our overlay for this Earthshaker. I have another one that moves. Hey, Oki. Hey. How do we sound? We're messing with some audio stuff, so we're back at my house with my obnoxious kitty who likes to sit on the playfield. So, hey.
He's cute. Hopefully he's in the spot right now.
He's like staring at the score. I don't know what he's even looking at. Hi, little dude. Hi. Oh, you love it when we stream. What a sweet boy. Okay. Now my question, Oki, did you tune in when we had our logo screen on and hear our theme song, which I wrote recently?
It's fucking rad. I love it.
It's pretty dorky. Because we're dorks. We're dorks.
We're dorks.
We're dorks.
You know? We're just finishing up
How's
this practice.
Earthshaker treating you tonight?
It's guilty.
Guilty. Thanks. I want to make like a song that kind of reminds me of like those 80s pinball machines like Space Station and Pinbot and Swords of Fury. Oh my god, Swords of Fury I think is my favorite. It's like like so like it just amps me, man. Would it be weird if I made a playlist of pinball machine theme songs and played pinball to those songs?
No. Please no. That would be awesome. That's what it would be. I am excited.
We have the shaker on, so the entire room is shaking.
Oh, great. It's like an earthquake, guys.
The entire rig. I can't tell how much of the rig is. Can't tell how much the camera is shaking or how much the computer that is sitting in shaking. But everything shakes.
Both. It's everything.
Everything shakes.
No.
Ooh, jackpot!
Okay, I need to get it on that thing.
No, you need to get on the upper ramp, the right ramp. So yeah, you shoot it into the 5 to feed it into your upper flipper. So backhand it.
Oh, I should back. Shit mongers. Okay. Fuck. Okay, there's another ball around. And that was...
I know, it's like once you gotta get like control. Try and get it over there. Ooh, and your jackpot is maxed, so don't shoot it into the pop over.
Okay.
Don't shoot it or into the billboards. Yeah. Nice work. No damage. Oh! Okay, so you get a second chance. You gotta head to the shelter, which is that the back right side. Ooh, give me shelter. Ooh, give me shelter.
Okay. Did I get it?
Nice work. Nice work.
Alright. Now it's gonna go in the pop over, so. Oh, I'm already at the bottom again. This is very much like an earthquake, guys. Just so you know.
It's because this whole room shakes. It wouldn't be.
Okay, I gotta learn how to stage flip that.
Or just use the other side. It is stageable. See how fucking loud that is? It scares the shit out of me every time. Every time!
Alright, well, I didn't get the jackpot. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. I guess we can listen to music. DMCA can. Fuck DMCA. Will they take us down? They'll take us out.
It will take a time.
What if we play music that's like not like very popular. Like I feel like pop music. Like if I was like Morrissey, not that he's pop music, but like he's also notoriously like kind of a dick about that kind of stuff, right? Like,
I don't think anything. I think that no matter the if it's on a label on in first, I don't want it. So we play together. Would you like to go first?
Standard. Up the light a little bit. One little notch. Like, huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's just like the red is like very red.
Oh.
No ball save on this. Please.
Wasn't a.
You're not a fuck.
You didn't mean it.
Okay. Yeah. So this banner, I didn't Earthshaker, but on the one that's the white banner Sunday, I did, and I definitely need to up the. We've had better banners. We've had better stuff.
Yes,
Better
it
next
was
time.
great, wasn't it? I love that new song. I want to like play it all the time. Miles shot. Get that one down.
No, I don't. I can do it like maybe 5 in a row, and then I lose it.
Hey, JD! Yep, that was exactly 5. Good job.
I told you, it's like this weird mental break that I have, and then I can sometimes get back to the 5.
You ever play on like Rock Band?
I did.
Yeah.
I only got to like the medium. I never got to hard. I could never use my D the way I was supposed to. I couldn't move my hands.
It's going great over here. Summer now. Inside. We're inside.
We are inside, and it's not too hot back here, right? It's not right.
It's fine. I mean, I might be sweating, but I'm always.
What the fuck?
Look
I got
at
an extra
this.
ball?
Wow,
I got an
it's
extra
so
ball?
shaky.
Oh, I must have gotten 5 miles. That's great. There's an extra ball. Yeah, we left the shaker on. We can turn it off if it bugs people, but
Yeah,
I think
actually
it adds.
does feel like an actual earthquake too. It's like
That's
I lived in California for 30 years.
I didn't know you lived here for that long. Always in the Bay Area?
Mostly. I lived for 9 years in Santa Cruz.
I mean, that's still Bay Area.
Okay.
It's like Beach Bay.
It's a different bay.
Beach Bay Area.
Yeah.
I consider it Bay Area. If it's still Northern
pretty close.
California,
Yes.
and Santa Cruz is so cool.
Hey, Andrew Burglar!
Andrew!
I love that new Martian emote. It's so cute.
Do you like it? Oh, the Martian GIF is also one of the sources, so at any point you want to just turn the Martian on.
Okay.
I do need to add the source of our theme song so that we can play it for people because I'm really excited about it. But I might write a new one. Ooh.
Squiddy has requested Snatch Back Your Brain Zombie as a call out
Snatch back.
from Johnny Fun.
Snatch back your brain, zombie! This is my iced tea. You guys like it? Hi! You guys see that drive-by by that kitty cat?
And Random Hero, I think it is, I don't know, it's like a death save. That's where the Hot Nudge Nights death save.
We're not big into the death saving here, but I figured the best way to show a nudge is the most famous nudge of all, which is the death save nudge. How else do you show a nudge?
No.
But
you could say like warning. I don't know. No, this is great. I love it. And we should get like a real sign. How much would
like
that
a banner?
No, I'm talking like a real fucking sign.
like a neon
A
sign.
neon sign. Yes. Ah, I think it'd be great. I wonder how much that would cost.
Neon signs are expensive, but we can make a faux neon sign. Oh, shit. You see what I just did?
Oh my god, you guys. It is a... This is a long earthquake.
I just lost my mega money. But the 500,000, because it's on free play, it's 500,000 in a special. It will give me an extra ball.
So how is the shaken treating you guys?
Yeah, are you guys getting car sick?
Yeah. Are you guys alright with it? Because I love it.
Ah! Shit.
But if you guys, we're here for you. You guys want to just turn up. Okay, buy a used hot fudge neon sign and modify it. Actually, that's not a bad idea. It's a pretty good idea. We just have to like see it and
Oh my god.
we can do that many ways.
Shelter.
Finally
I get it? No.
This is little man. He helped.
Yeah. I want to say that the reason I didn't hit the shelter was because of Little Man, but it was absolutely not his fault. It was all my fault. I sometimes have, it's just pinball, you know? Sometimes I just can't hit a shot that I need. Can't hit the shot that I need.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
What we do.
So what we could do is they have these they're like LED, not like strip lights, but they're like kind of like neon. I've looked into them before,
Okay.
and it's like what people use when they. Whoa! I've never done that before. It's what people use when they like sew LEDs into clothing.
Okay.
They're like kind of like hoops.
Okay, yeah.
We could use that as a faux neon instead.
Okay. I'd be down to try it.
And that's doable. I mean, the thing is, though, is that, so, did I show you? I have a pinball neon sign that we got for Christmas. And I turned it on during the stream. Or, I just turned it on with the cameras. And it was so crazy bright. It was, it was unbearable.
Yeah.
So, it would almost be better to have...
Like an LED.
Yeah, because then we could have it behind us and turn it on. How much shots are,
Possible.
weirdly. Yeah, a freaking backhand into that thing? Stupid.
Looks great. Looks cool.
I can't believe I hit miles from the upper flipper. That's
Yeah, that was
impossible.
amazing. Really just hit it hard and you hit it right in the right spot.
Right in the right spot.
Neon signs might be hot and super fragile.
Which
I'm
one?
not sure. Neon signs.
They are kind of fragile. We were just talking about getting a case. We need something that, we can sort of bang.
Yeah.
I actually think that if we got, a plastic opaque piece and then had it lit behind and just had our logo on it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be great.
Yeah, if we could have a neon sign like our hot nudge, that would be the best. But I just, that's probably.
Those are tight creams.
Hey, that random hero. Hi, baby. Hi, Squiddy. Hi, guys. I wasn't looking at chat, obviously, about playing.
I've been a little bit rough. Over here. Oh, I don't have more.
Oh. Do you want another beer?
Yeah.
Sure. I think we got one more bottom in there. And we also have white claws.
I'll have a white.
Okay. It'd be awesome to knock some of these fucking assholes off my board tonight. On stream would be great.
Who's on your board?
I mean, they're not assholes. They're all wonderful people. Rachel is on it a lot. I mean, I'm on the top spot. Don't get me wrong. But we've got we have a GGG at Greg's Good Guys.
Okay.
That was Colin.
What's that one?
That was Colin, and he's been on there since 2 Halloweens ago. That's 17 or 18 million.
Okay. We can do that.
Basically, we have to max out miles.
Okay.
The only way to really get there.
We'll do that.
Which is not the most fun to watch, guys. So I'm just like
luckily we're cool.
Yeah, but we're cool. So the other thing that we can try and do, which is a little bit more dangerous, which is super fun though, is once you get, see these little guys here, once you get enough miles, every time you hit a mile, it ups this to the 250k, and when that's orange, 250k, if you hit this shot, it will like quick multi-ball, started here, and every time you hit the upper, or the first time you hit the upper ramp in quick multi-ball, it gives you $1 million.
That upper ramp is very...
It is very hard to hit, especially when she's going, ooh, million! Ooh, million! She like really yells it at you.
That's what the guys like.
Huh?
I said I hear that's what the guys like.
Ooh!
They love that shit, right?
I mean, probably.
I don't.
Who knows?
I don't know what guys like.
I know what boys like. I know what guys want. I know what boys like. Boys like. Think I'll get a DMAC for singing a song?
That would be good, because that means you're an incredible singer.
I wonder how that works. Like, could we, like, what if we, like, re-recorded with our mouth songs that we like and played it in the background? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, there's like a cover license. Right?
Yeah. Or there's like parody law.
Parody law.
I tried to look into parody law because I was like, what is that exactly? Because I wanted to see if I could record a hot nudgin video.
Yes.
And I think the rule is like it has to add something new to the song. Like it can't be just a cover. It has to be like Weird Al, where it's like it creates new meaning in the song. Which I think might be covered, but
yeah, hot nudging has nothing to do with hot whatever.
Especially if we did it like 8-bit style, so it wasn't even like the same. So it was like doop 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 doop.
We would have to have a singer.
I would do that. I could do that.
Rebecca does everything.
It's not true.
She does. She composes music. She makes gifts. She plays pinball. She shakes the earth.
I got that million!
Worth $1 million, guys.
That's okay. I have one more. It's easier with 2 than 3.
Agreed. Nice wrap up.
Okay.
Really shaking now.
Oh.
What just happened?
I let it go. Accidentally.
Like, look up for a second. Well, that was good.
One more chance. One more chance. I still have to hit the fault, or still have to hit the, what's it called? Take the scenic view first. Then I can hit the jackpot.
Have you guys ever been in an earthquake? People on chat?
Did I tell you about the story of my first earthquake and say, oh shit.
I don't know. Maybe?
I had just moved to San Francisco, and I lived in a, like, sort of like an old apartment, like, you know, like the Victorian apartments, where there's like there's like 3 or 4 floors.
There's a lot of those.
And my very first, I was sitting in my bed. Ooh, did you see that pin save? I was sitting in my bed, and I look over and I see that the dresser seems to be shaking, and my first thought was that my upstairs neighbors. I was like, oh man, they're like really doing it. Like they're really like banging some beds up there, you know? And then I was like, oh wait a minute. This I think is an earthquake. I was like, because I'm pretty sure the entire building, like when you do it and your entire building shakes, it almost sounds like it would be painful.
Yeah. That's probably
Like
not.
it's not good. Like, you know, like on paper you'd be like, oh, that's like, yeah, I'm shaking it. But no, that's not.
Probably not.
That's not.
But wait, oh, you have an extra.
I do.
Yes, get it.
I know, it does that a lot. It does that a lot. What do I have? I have like 50. To get those miles, man.
Guys, I'm
Get
so
those
excited
miles.
about this day off I have tomorrow.
I'm so glad you have a day off. That's great.
It feels great.
Charlie was saying though that sometimes he usually gets 2 days off for 4th of July when it's like in the middle of the week or something.
Yep.
And since it's on a Friday, you only get the 1 day
Yeah,
off.
it's kind of,
Should be Friday and Monday, personally.
yeah. Absolutely.
But so today's the 3rd. Today's the 3rd.
No.
2nd. Today's the 2nd. We talked about maybe doing Attack from Mars tonight because we were just like, that's kind of like Independence Day.
Yeah.
Was there? So there was an Independence Day pinball machine.
No.
I think it was a Sega.
Really? No.
Am I stupid? Did that? Oh,
You're not stupid, but hey, let's go. And yes,
Was
we've
there
all been
anything
robbed a
else?
little bit, Bowman. What?
I just want. I want a definitive whether or not there is. I feel like there is.
Internet. Was there a independent pinball machine?
I'm also looking.
What's the other one? Oh, Armageddon. That's the other one I get.
There's not an Armageddon.
Sounds like something Sega would do. I agree. I agree with that.
I can pull up my Internet Pinball database. Quick peek.
Could even put the browser.
Well, yeah, but that's.
All right, let's see if I can get it. So there's no ball signal on this still?
No.
Now that I know that, I will know.
It was a 1996 Sega game. I knew it.
Oh. I should not have doubted.
Never doubt me, woman!
I won't. Yeah. Convince me.
Hearts! 1996 Sega. Has anybody... Hey, Glow Skull! Has anybody played it? They have that at, like... I feel like that's a biggest pinball.
Probably.
They had some weird ones there that I was just like... I like Starship Troopers is great. It's a fun one. I kind of like some of those Sega. Oh.
Yeah. No, I don't. I mean, I like.
Right, exactly. It takes like a lot for it to
So
a
bad I
game
don't
that
want
we
to play
hate.
it.
Yeah. Like, even games that are like, oh, so good. Still take it over no pinball. And I just think about all the people out there who are in this quarantine who don't have pinball machines. Oh, god damn it, that sucked! I was having such a good game.
You were doing great.
Let's. Those miles, man, they add up.
Not even. Oh. Got 10 mils. 10 mils.
10 mils.
Oh, what was this?
Well, we can look at it now. So, 18.
Okay.
17 and 12.
For
We can get 12 tonight. I almost got 12
I mean, you almost
just
did.
now.
Yeah, we're gonna do it, guys.
We can do 12. Why don't you go
yes.
first? I need to get myself
Okay.
another drink.
She's gonna go get a drink. And
Alright.
it's going great, Blizz Call. How are you?
Wake up. Fine.
How's your city
Play
life?
pinball? Fine.
And going little X-Files. But also, I'm a big. I just love X.
I'm gonna try it.
I don't know what you're.
Close.
I'm allowed to say what X. I mean, I'm talking about the. I'm only. You know that.
Oh, what's a
shoulder, belly. Always belly, and then I saw like. But X-Files the show, my favorite. 90. I went my very first nerd company.
Oh, I love those sugar balls.
Sorry. No, but I do love them. We got Indian. I love it. That dive time behind the counter cam. This guy. This is actually a. This is a poster from. So, I don't know if that might be dive time.
Super Sport.
Oh, it's Super Sport.
It's the only one that has women playing the pinball machine. Look at it. They're non-sexualized, lovely ladies just having a good time playing some fucking. They don't have their boobs out. They're not.
What's this right here?
Yeah, but butts exist. She's wearing a skirt that's almost down to her knees. You can't see her cheeks. It's not like the. Okay, so there's that artist like to do like Nitro Ground Shaker and Matahari and a couple other other machines. They literally draw a shadow around the nipple. You guys know what I'm talking about. So this is like fun ladies just drinking a Coke, playing some pinball. I love it. You guys can't. Well, actually,
I don't know if you can see. No, I think it's.
You want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
No, you're right. Oh, mid-heart. Got my birth. Okay. And start sniffing. Yeah.
Wait, you got a TNG
That's
pinball
awesome.
machine?
That's a great game.
That's a great game. Great game. Super fun.
It's fucking crazy. It's like a wide body. It's like.
It has got so much shit going on with it.
So much shit. It's
like,
amazing.
I hope it stays in good. Like, a friend of mine has a very popular game that everybody loves, Adam's Family, and they have told me that it's cursed because there is just constantly things wrong with it. It's just like, oh, we've done all these different things every day. It does something stupid and annoying, and I'm just like, oh man. And I feel like the TNG that they have at Logan Arcade is cursed because that shit is always breaking. It's like constantly broken, and it's just one of those things where it's like you just can't stay ahead of what's happening, or like maybe the fixes are being made but they're not like enough. Cat's taking a dump. Perfect timing for the stream, right, Kitty? Maybe he's only peeing. Yeah, right. Probably taking a huge poop. He's probably taking a huge poop.
I remember TNG in a tournament once. I'm not that familiar with the game. Like I don't play it very often. Not at our home cars, or at least not reliably. And so I remember I was at Logan. We were playing, and I don't know. The wheel chose me for it.
Oh yeah, tell them about the wheel though. They might not know about your wheel.
Okay, so
he must have taken a
sidebar. Sidebar. So we're in a league, a team league for pinball, and our team decides on which teams, which players to play. Get a rating. No.
But it also forces people to play games that they might not be necessarily like it takes all of the thought out of it. Like,
yeah.
I actually really like that because like I have a tendency to overthink it. Yes. Like where I'm just like, well, I'm attacking kind of, but maybe not against that person.
And we hated each other. It wasn't great.
So the wheel actually was not good.
No, the wheel is great.
So before you had the wheel, you guys would get mad because like, no, I wanted to play that game, and then I lost because I didn't get to play the game that I wanted to play. Yes. Okay, all right, I got it. I
and
got
then we get mad at each other and stuff. Now we just get mad at the wheel ourselves.
Well, so Ska Girl, if she's on, I'm not sure if she's on net or not. Ska Girl has a wheel, but it's a wheel of positivity.
Oh yeah.
So like when they're having a bad game, she'll take
Yeah.
out the wheel and it'll say like, take 5 deep breaths,
Yeah.
or like tell somebody that they did a good job, which I think is
that is cute. We should,
a wheel of
We're
positivity.
pretty negative on our team. I don't know if that was. But anyway, all right. So my.
You guys aren't negative. It's just that you guys are super competitive, and like I know how,
And it's stupid.
it feels. It can be really annoying when you're like, oh, I practice this game and I love it and I play it all the time, and then you actually think I'm stuck at it, which is just pinball for me. Constantly.
Yeah, that's always. The cat is doing very aggressive.
Oh yeah, he might want a snack. He eats like he's taking a steroid that makes him hungry all the time.
Oh, little kid.
But it's good. He gained weight and his liver numbers are better, so he's doing better. Mid Hearts, Twilight Zone's great. Shadow is great. Indiana Jones, the Williams version. I wholeheartedly agree. The Blackwater 100. Oh my god, I played that on location at a it's like the Ann Arbor Pinball Museum. It's like a VFW hall. They have an open house every year. It's great. It's like middle of nowhere, Ann Arbor. Actually more like Brighton. And they had a Blackwater 100, and like even the physics of that game, I feel like the upper, like those, like they were just like impossible to hit. If you guys have never played Blackwater 100, it's like a game that has like, it's got 3 levels. It's got a lower level, and then you hit it up middle level, and then you hit it up further, and there's like ramps that kind of roll around. Oh, do we need our Tai Chi? Still have
No,
JM Tai Chi.
I know it.
Know it?
Crap explode.
That's the best part. Clap explode.
Right, you're up. It's not
Howdy, Pinball Howard.
better. I did better before the stream started.
Stupid stream. Just kidding. We
Just
love
kidding. We
you.
love you.
This is my phone holder. You guys know about it. We talk about it all the time.
Ooh, are you gonna do a
I could do a
point
cat
of view?
stream. I could do a cat point at the
Okay.
cat.
Cool.
Last time we did a POV on the pinball, it was really slow.
Yeah.
NDI is not great,
Okay.
but
But the
I
cat looks
can
great
do
right
a
now.
cat.
Cat
So do you want to turn on
Okay.
Rebecca's phone? Rebecca's iPhone.
Okay. It's on.
That's a little.
It's very cute.
You're playing pinball like this. You guys see how this like? Hi, little dude. Aren't you so cute? He's such a cute boy. I mean, if I'm gonna get in the shelter, I might as well wait until I get the extra ball and then get it in the shelter, right?
Thank God. Sorry, guys.
Are you excited about the cat?
Yeah, I'm trying to fix something, but it won't. Oh my. Sure, they can. Sorry.
Oh, see all of what?
See all of my like adjustments right now. I'm sorry. Just look hard.
Look at that pretty boy.
That's cool, man.
He's a little out of focus. I had to take it off my shoulder. I was having a hard time actually flipping.
Yeah, it's hard to play with that thing on.
It is. It's like a like sort of a pinball Olympics thing.
Yeah.
I feel like. But it's fun. I mean, it was the best thing I purchased in a long time. See that Pinterest?
It is on a stand. So it should fall.
Oh no.
Fall if you rub it. Might, but it'll be.
It might fall if he rubs against it, but it'll be alright. He won't rub on it though. He's just patiently waiting for food. He's always waiting. Loves food.
Who does?
I wholeheartedly agree. Everyone loves food. I guess
Actually,
not everybody.
Not everyone. Those people who bought the fucking Soylent Green stuff or whatever.
Yeah. Or actually, like, so I was talking about it today. I had a teacher when I was in elementary school who didn't have a sense of smell, and I bet she hardly had a sense of taste. So you wouldn't eat. Like, I feel like if I didn't have a taste, I would be super skinny. You're like, it doesn't matter what I'm eating.
Yeah.
But you probably eat on like texture.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, if you didn't have a taste, what would you eat based off? Or you'd eat like super spicy foods because it creates a reaction.
Something.
Oh, okay. Well, now the POV is.
It is quite. It's quite a twist over here with the cat.
You had to pick multi-ball. Was it really multi-ball that you had to do this on?
He says yes. I saw all the balls and I needed help. I had a lot of balls. So something I do with cats is I talk to them. Sorry, that's annoying.
Now I'm not gonna hit the shelter at all.
Yeah, not being able to taste is kind of bad. And actually, the COVID people, that's one of the symptoms. That's actually common. If you have a lack of taste or smell, then like COVID. I've heard it's awful.
For the cat.
No.
Oh, I
My dancing. Golf.
turn on the song again.
I love the theme song, but I want to hear it.
I know. I haven't figured out how to hear it. I think probably text a friend of mine. Oh wait, so if anybody in the chat streams, we wrote a theme song. Let me get my drink. We wrote a theme song. It's a work in progress because I had
was amazing.
other ideas.
I was prepared to not afraid.
I love you were like, I was prepared for it to be totally shitty. So we added it as a source, and you can hear it when you turn it on, but we can't hear it here. And I don't know whether there's a way to make it so we can hear it as well.
I'm going to do that with loud.
It might just be something as simple as like having an additional, like even doing a Bluetooth where we have speakers set up this computer.
Oh, we could just play it.
And then just play it.
Just play it in the background.
I could play it off my phone.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Well, it'll interfere with this guy. Anyway, it's your turn. I tried to emulate a 80s Swords of Fury Pinbot space station.
It's great. I love every minute.
It's very manly. It feels very like.
I don't know if it's manly. I think there's like some like creepy part. Like
oh yeah, I tried to add some like freak stuff.
Yeah, cool.
I
like it.
If I add it to here, it probably play automatically. So I don't want it to not. I want us to be able to hear it.
That was my. I was just a. That was just a. I didn't mean to kick.
She kicked.
I kicked sometimes. This is why people in the bar should not be behind me.
I mean, other than standing next to people playing pinball is a pretty good social thing.
Yeah.
Nobody can be in front of you.
No.
Side by side, obviously.
I mean, you also have to, like, these buttons are gross. You know, you're...
Right.
Button. Yes. I'll get better.
I really don't care. If there is no prerequisite to be anything on Hot Nudge Night. Like, that's the thing. We banned the guy that was giving a shit for not getting high scores. Because you know what? Pinball is for anyone who wants to play.
That's right.
And you gotta start somewhere.
We're having fun. Okay?
If you're having fun, you gotta start somewhere. Like, the worst thing is when you get super down on yourself for not doing well. Like, it's just like what we were talking about earlier. It's just like more times out of none, I make myself feel shitty because I'm like, I can do better, and that's stupid. Who cares? Did you have fun?
Yeah, good to remember.
Are you having fun?
Here we go.
Are you having fun?
Oh man, I'm here to support you.
Hey.
Oh my god, I wish I had the camera on right now.
Hey, sweetie. What a sweet boo. Hi.
That's right, Henry. You're not having fun, you're doing it wrong.
Doing it wrong. And if I really do have to try. Don't worry.
Seemed belligerent. Oh. He was just drunk.
I have actually heard that he does that on a lot of stuff.
He does do women.
He might just like being a dick. There are some people that love to be anonymous dicks on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Trolls exist for a reason. They like to get a rise out of people, and the easiest rise is most likely to play off of a lot of our, I mean, it's easier. It's a lot easier to just like act like women suck, right? Pretty easy.
I mean, that's how I have it. Trying not to make it suck.
Yeah.
But it's hard. Very good.
It's a lot harder to.
I know, he's playing right in the middle. He says, fuck your high scores. I'm cute.
Yeah.
Cute right now.
We gotta try and get 12, though. Yeah,
we have all night. We don't have to work tomorrow.
No! You can be here all night. We do have Indian food in the other room, too, so we might
can, take a
totally
break.
straight up just be like, eat. You got a cat loaf? My God, this is like, I can't believe how loafed up he is right now.
He is quite a loaf.
Loves loaf. Very cute. Did you guys miss our cats on the playfields? Your cats don't get on the playfields. They'll let you lift them up and like show how pretty they are. Her cats are so cute.
They don't sit on the playfield.
The holiday stream. Yeah, you're right. I'm actually surprised that we're not hearing fireworks outside.
Yeah, we were hearing them before.
I live in an area where there's a lot of illegal activity when it comes to fireworks because it's not legal here.
It's not?
No.
Oh my god.
Fireworks are not legal in
I had
Illinois.
no idea.
Or at least in Chicago. I'm pretty sure people buy it in Indiana and bring it in.
Thank you.
And night, guys! Thanks so much for the bits! Some shamrocks! Love Earthshaker, love cats. Great job. Perfect. Came to the right place because
that's right.
We can't prevent him from doing this. He just sits on it all the time. So is just a cute little loaf kitten.
I got an extra I'm happy about it.
Thanks for hopping on. Earthshaker was my first pinball machine that I ever purchased. I'd have a really hard time giving it up too. It's a real nice classic lawler. Simple rules, but it's still hard,
It also creates a real earthquake in your house, which is pretty cool.
Leave it to your cat to block 2 of the 3 cameras. Yeah, he really is. He's blocking your score and half of the play.
And he's so cute.
He is really cute. Oh look, so now you can see. Hey, Flipper Snapper.
Hey!
Do you still have Metallica? Or is it time to switch it up? The cat's on the playfield. Have like a yellow card, like cat's on the playfield.
Alright, so it's like
Cool,
10 million more. Good.
Yeah.
1 ball.
Got this. Well, so this is lock 2. If you get lock 2, you got 1.5 million jackpot and an extra ball.
Another extra ball?
Yeah, because that's your jackpot. 1.5 plus extra ball. Which you can sort of see.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, now it's 2 million. Every time you get those drop targets down, those billboards will increase your jackpot.
Fart.
No, I almost went up and over. I fucked it up.
Maybe Becca.
I think you did.
I don't know.
Oh, well, how close was
That was a close game.
Well, the close
I missed it. I missed what the score was.
That's
30 million on Metallica? Fuck. Dude,
Yeah.
that's
400?
445 million
Jesus.
PC. That's
Yeah.
some hot stuff.
Good job. Hot nudging. Good nudging
That's
there.
some flipping snapping. That's some snapping.
Oh,
flips.
that was Flipper Snapper?
Flipper snapper.
Like to hear.
Yeah, so 99 miles is max out. End of the line. Way to go.
Am I going now?
The only time the time that I knocked, so okay, I went on vacation, my sister got on the board, and straight up, my high score on this game was straight up just like, I got to get end of the line. Which is, I know, end of line, we're talking about Metallica, which is end of line. And there's also here, which is end of line, like 99 miles. And it is, I mean, what, I got 60 miles on my first game, and it's like, ooh, nice nudge. Some sweet moves. Flipper Snapper, I got a question. Do you still listen to music, Metallica music, or do you turn that shit down? Shit, nice.
That was stupid. Sorry, guys. You can't. Can you do it?
What are you looking for?
I was just curious if you could do it.
The pin might make it.
So it's a stopper of the desk.
It is, but it also.
Did you ever redo the rubber on it? I feel like it's bouncing.
Not since we played it, but
Okay.
it was redone. That was actually, listen to how smart my sister, here, robbed our house, rubber, accident, and all of the light bulbs. Basically, a nice little overhaul to our moment. And we got back from vacation. Got back from visiting Charlie's parents, and I like started playing the game. And I was just like, "Why does this feel so good? Like this is weird. Has it just been that long since I played my pinball machine?" And am I right now?
Oh no.
Maybe we turn it on 3. We had it turned down because it was like really loud. So you just let us know if it's too loud. We can back it, dial it back a little. But
I'm gonna go check out the food real quick.
yeah, he like did an overhaul. He did an overhaul of all our pinball machines, and I think that is like the smartest Christmas gift. If somebody knows how to do it, Because we're novices with that. We're pretty good about fixing things when they're broken, but there's always like that weird maintenance that you have to do. Like, oh, I need to, you know, if you're the type of person that likes to do that, maybe not, but it was just like perfect. It was a perfect gift because we don't need anything. Like, we got too much shit already. It was great. All right, my turn. My turn. Oh yeah, please do. Oh, Earthshaker, my baby. God, I just cleaned the glass too before we started the stream, and little man sits his little Loki butt on there, and it's covered in hair. It's hairball season, you guys. Oh, okay, that's cool. It went straight to the outline. I didn't even touch it. I need to get, like, this is just, like, this is crazy.
Hi. We're just, like, eating in the background.
Look at that, like, can I, wait, before you play, scoot over.
Oh, Jesus. Yep.
Like, look at
the little cat prints!
Look at the little cat prints all over this thing.
Oh my god,
it
it's
is
so
like
cute.
Such a mess. I know you guys can't see it, thank God, but I can see it, and it's gross.
It's cute.
We cleaned it before, and he doesn't sit on Earthshaker. He actually sits on Flip-Flop because it's flatter. And we put a little pad up there because it gets just filthy. And...
wow, that's spicy.
there we go. Alright, we might have to do that again.
That's fine.
If he gets up there, we might have to do it again.
I can help also. I can do it.
Very cute prints of butt. Because you know it's like poop prints, you know, or not poop. It's not like he's like covered in poop, but, you know, can't be that good. Oh my god. You baked a cake from scratch?
Wow.
What kind of cake? Tell me all about it.
Yeah, tell me everything.
Was it delicious? Did you wear an apron?
What kind of cake?
Yeah, what kind of cake? I was like,
Nobody told me the cake!
You made it from coffee creamer. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I need more details. Like,
That's
coffee
interesting.
creamer was put in it? Like, was it like a hazelnut cake or something? Some honey, okay. Alright. Did you obviously you had a recipe, or did you just, like, wing that shit from your brain? Ooh, is it a spice cake? Cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove?
I love spice
That
cakes.
sounds good.
Spicy things are my favorite.
Stay locked on with all the hits.
Oh, your cat's peeing again or something.
He's just in there digging.
Oh, he just digs
He's
around.
digging for gold.
He's like,
He eats a
look
lot.
Look
Yeah,
at
he
this
eats
shit.
a lot.
Look at this.
A milk cake. Okay. Had a recipe tweaked it. So like a tres leches cake?
Ooh.
That sounds really, really good.
It does.
That sounds really amazing. I haven't made a cake in a long time. The last time I made a cake was not from scratch. I think it was a mix, although I think I adjusted the mix a little bit. But it was, I bought like a tin that was, it's a ball. So it's like a cake, it's like two sides that you bake both of them and then you put it together and it's supposed to create like a ball cake. And I tried to make a silver ball cake for our pinball friends.
Awesome.
But it was gray. And not
Sure.
great. It was not great. Not nearly as great. If you guys, what is Emily's Instagram? Is it called Pinball Cakes?
I think so. I can double check that. Let me check.
We have a friend of ours who's a cake decorator, and she makes pinball cakes for all of our pinball parties. And
They're
she's done some amazing pinball cakes. I was just looking at a picture of your pinball cake that was a cat playing a pinball machine.
Yes,
It was great.
a cat. My cat playing.
Olive.
No,
No.
Well, Mr. Blacky's dead now.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
I'm
Rest in
sorry.
peace. But he was playing a pinball machine, and the pinball machine's theme was Totoro, which is like my feel-good movie.
Yeah.
I watch when I'm sad.
So Flippers follows it.
Let me see.
She follows like Cake and Straight.
Pinball
Crystal's
Cake.
Taxi Cake.
Yeah, pinball
um,
cakes. That's right.
Pinball
That's exactly
Cakes
what it is.
on Instagram.
And they're amazing, you guys.
They're great.
You gotta follow. I also got, she didn't put, oh, there's Nate's. Nate had a Attack from Mars cake.
Oh yeah. And then we also had a.
Hey! Oh my god, you're eating that?
Oh no.
He ate it. He was
Oh,
eating
no.
it.
Oh no.
It's really spicy. Is he
Well,
gonna die?
he won't die, but I forgot to tell you that
Well,
you can put it here. You won't throw that away if you eat it.
okay.
But make yourself a new one here. Put it up
Sorry.
here.
I wasn't expecting
So, Anna made a plate of Indian food, and my cat got on the counter and started eating it.
so spicy. I can't
He is. The first day that I brought him home, my friend was visiting, and we got a pizza, and he weaseled his way inside the box of the pizza and ate a slice of pizza off of the counter. And that's when I discovered that he is a trash kitty. He was a stray, so he's very trash kitty-like, and he eats anything and everything. He might get a spicy butt from it. What are you gonna do? Sorry to, like, abandon ship really quickly. I'm very impressed and excited, and I wish that I could eat some of your cake, Tripper. Because I would really love some delicious, spicy, creamy, yummy cake. And it's been a minute. We actually really like to order. There's a really great vegetarian restaurant here that we used to, so Charlie and I every Sunday used to go over there. It was like our routine. Sunday evenings we would play a movie, and of course COVID has really affected that, but they do takeout now, and so we'll sometimes get takeout for them, and they have this really delicious cake that's vegan cake, and it is like, oh my god, it is the best. I would say it's almost better. Oh, I should not have gotten that back. It's almost better than real cake. I mean, not that it's not real. It's not like it's like fake cake, but it is vegan cake, and it is good. Pretty sure cake made from coffee creamer is not vegan, but I bet it's delicious. That's true. I guess it depends on the coffee creamer. I don't know if all coffee creamers are real cream. Could be. I can't read the chat right now, kids, so just doobie-doobie-doo. Watch me totally biff this game. Did you put it on top of the fridge?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit. I did something stupid.
We're talking about cake.
Ooh, we're still talking about cake?
Oh, plastic packaging. Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
There is a chat right here if you want to watch.
Oh, okay.
Hey! Sorry, there's spoons I used, and he's just licking the spoon.
Amazing food that's vegan.
Beautiful.
Ooh, vegan ice creamery. You know, the ingenuity of like figuring out how to make something delicious vegan. I think that's great, and I think especially like it's definitely a more ethical choice. You know, my problem is cheese. God, I fucking love cheese. And it's super selfish of me to put my needs for cheese above the needs of other beings.
What?
I'm talking about my selfish need for cheese, and that's why I'm not vegan. Because, let's face it, in climate change, all that stuff, man, being vegan is just better for the environment.
You can buy cheese that's better.
There's a fake, so you can make a type of like cheese out of cashew meal. You can make like almost like a nacho cheese. I got the need for cheese.
Oh, I get it. Cows are my favorite animals. Almost. I mean, cows and bears are my two favorite animals.
And cats.
I do love cats, but obviously.
But cats are inherently assholes, so like you love them, but you know that cats are just cats. Like the fact that the cat is getting on the counter and trying to eat your Indian food. It's just like that's just par for the course for a cat.
That was my fault. I blame myself for that.
I blame myself. Isn't that a Ghostbusters fallout? Egon says that.
Yes.
Yeah, I blame myself.
Yeah, he does. I love Ghostbusters. It's one of my favorite movies. Well, it was when I was a kid. I don't know. It might be probably now, but
that's a cool name for a bakery. Zucchini Kill Bakery. Like Bikini Kill, but Zucchini Kill. I love that. It's so great. That's great.
Oh, I got a multi-ball!
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So you first got to get the center ramp and then the right ramp.
Ah! That was quick.
So you can get in the scoop and start that shit.
That's exactly where I hit it last time.
It's like weirdly a tight shot when you're going for it.
Well, I guess.
Classic Lawler!
So that was a bummer.
You're like, oh, it looks easy. No, it's not. Yeah, we have the shaker on. It does definitely shake the entire room. If it gets annoying and it's hard to watch the pinball when it's shaking during multi-ball, we can turn it off, guys. You guys just let us know. Actually, we should make a poll.
Yes, let's do a poll.
Let's do a poll. I'll do a poll. If you guys want us to turn it off, we can certainly do that. It's not hard, but I'll make a poll first.
And it can be anonymous.
Yes.
You don't have to be.
You don't have to tell us. Should we turn off the shaker motor? Yes. Nah, it's cool. We're gonna make it 3 minutes. Alright, kids.
Everyone vote.
Feel free to weigh in on whether we should turn the shaker motor off or on, or say nothing. If you say nothing, we'll keep it on.
That's right. So you better put your information in, or just say no. Also,
you could also just say no. We can't see how you vote.
I don't think we can. Probably.
Leave it on. That's what makes this game special. We have it actually turned on at the medium setting. It's like off, medium, insane. So we have it at the medium setting.
Ooh,
so it could be worse, actually.
Ugh.
I don't know if I should have said that it could be worse. Because then you guys will make us
Now
make
you're
it
gonna want
worse.
to get worse. Yeah.
There's like an arcade and then there's a street. And the street version is just like sort of pulses. So it's like goop, 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 goop. But the arcade is just like constantly. Apparently, if it's in the arcade, anything goes. This is the game. When I first bought it, I had downstairs neighbors, and I had to be like, "Hey, so I just bought a pinball machine that shakes. Tell me what." Like, and it was one of those things where she was like, "Oh, is that what that was?" No, it's okay. I can barely hear it. Like, she was super cool, and we had the same kind of hours. Like, the building I used to live in was great because the upstairs neighbors were service industry, so they would always come home at like 2 in the morning. And I said, "Thanks for following us. You give us bits and follow. You're great. We love it. Thank you so much." The downstairs neighbor was also in the service industry, so she always kind of worked late, and we all just kind of like, like midnight is when, you'd hear the music upstairs, you could kind of hear that they were coming home, like it was fine. It was only every once in a while, like when my mom would come to visit, she would just be like, your neighbors are so loud, I can't fall asleep at 9 p.m. because I'm old and I like to sleep. That's not what my mom sounds like, but sometimes it is because she's my mom and I think that. Oh. My turn. My turn. Anna's eating Indian, so,
Sorry, guys.
I mean, you could eat it on the stream, but who wants that?
Or is that maybe lots of people do. I think that is the thing.
Like to watch people eat? I don't know if people can hear what you're saying, so I'm just responding to you. She said some people like that, she thinks. She thinks there are people that maybe like watching people eat, which I'm sure is a fetish somewhere.
Somewhere.
Have you seen, Dirty Shame, I think is what it's called?
What is that?
Is that what it's called? It's a John Waters movie. A Dirty Shame. And it's, on the newer side of John Waters movies, where it had, Johnny Knoxville in it, and Tracy Ullman.
Oh my god.
And, Selma Blair. And it was basically about fetishes, and about this, like, people, like, this young woman, Selma Blair, who had a fetish for constantly making her boobs bigger and bigger, to the point where she was like getting these implants that were like this big.
And that turned her on?
Well, that just gave, like, her parents was like, we don't understand, and then she like found this group of people where it's like, no, like there's fetishes for everything, and then like she was like pointing out all these different people within this community that had these different fetishes, like a splooshing fetish, which is like somebody that like to rub like food items on their body. So that they like take like chili and like pour a big vat of chili on them and be like, oh yeah, that was great. But it was like super kitschy, it was very John Waters, so it was just like taking a fetish and like moving it in a crazy realm.
I don't know much about
I mean, as much as it was about fetishes, it was still pretty wholesome in a weird way, where it's just like, here's Tracy Ullman. She likes to do this thing, which was kind of gross, but also it was just like portrayed in this way where I was just like, oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's called A Dirty Shame.
Oh, okay. Unknown Machine wants to know what kind of Indian it was, and it's
Oh yeah, what did
southern?
you eat?
No, northern.
I think it's northern. What were you specifically eating? Were you
I was eating everything.
We got like really boring white people Indians, so we got like aloo gobi, we got some tiki masala. Did we get some sag
We
in
got
here?
sag. No,
Yeah.
we got sag, lamb sag.
Oh, lamb sag. Okay.
Yeah.
We got the sugar balls.
Oh, I love those shit. What are they called? I think it was like gulab. I shouldn't have said that. Did we get a lassi? What? Did you get a lassi?
I did not get a
I
lassi.
forgot about them.
And I love mango lassi. We were just talking about
I
mango
know.
lassi.
Why didn't we get one? Oh, that's dumb.
We should have.
That was so dumb.
Should have. Oh, so do you know on this game? So in order to get your locks lit, you have to hit all of the lit. Like you have to basically fill up your Earthquake Institute.
Okay.
But every time you hit this upper ramp, it counts as a shot. So if you're one shot away and you hit the upper ramp, it'll count as a lock.
Oh, nice. Okay.
This is also my favorite music of this game.
Can you guys hear the music?
It's like chaotic, but like pretty chaotic.
It reminds me of like a Sega Genesis. Like an Echo Control. What YouTube? Just that. Oh, is Tai Chi on still? I just turned it off. What just happened?
Can you guys hear something else? Or the theme song is a source, so
Okay.
if we turn that on, they might be able to hear the theme song that I wrote that is dorky.
It's great. You guys. It's great. We'll turn it on later.
Oh, jackpot!
Oh, and I lost her!
Who's Steve Reach? You know who?
Steve Ritchie?
No, it's a musician.
Steve Reach?
Flipper Sapper says her dog is yipping in his sleep in response to the stream.
I
Oh,
love it!
hopefully he's having a good dream.
Maybe he's dreaming about. Oh, god damn it! See this?
Yeah.
Guys, I suck at this multi-ball right now. It's really fucking annoying the crap out of me.
Is there stuff in my teeth? I think it's alright.
Annoying the crap out of me! I wanted to get that quick multi-ball because I want to get that satisfying, like, jackpot music. There's different jackpot music because it's a Lawler game, so of course, after you hit the jackpot, it plays your jackpot music.
Steve Reach is a composer that works with loops. Steve
That
Reach?
works with what?
Loops.
Loops?
Yes.
Okay. Is that what was playing? Did we have the theme song playing?
I don't know what was playing. I turned off. What I turned off was the JM Tai Chi source.
That might have been. Yeah, there might be
Playing.
sound on there.
I don't know if it was just like playing the Tai Chi sound or not. But hopefully everyone heard the cool Earthshaker music, because that was what the cool stuff was.
It's about to make a really loud noise. Maybe not. I might not get a replay yet. No! There it is.
You got another ball, right?
Yeah. It's so loud, guys. It's so loud. Oh, are you falling asleep?
He's falling asleep.
I
My
think he
kitty's
wants
falling
a
asleep.
snack. He normally gets a snack. I wonder if I should.
Well, probably he ate some spicy ass food and is now.
Yeah,
like,
I can give him a
upset about
snack.
it.
He might get heartburn.
I can't believe he's. I freak out if my cat ate that stuff.
I mean, what can he do though? Unless he starts exhibiting signs of like something that I take him to the vet for.
Yeah, I would. I don't know what I would.
If it was something that was like toxic, like I kick this too. If it was like lilies or something that I knew that if he ate it he would die, it would be different.
Yeah. He's gonna be fine.
I don't
he's
even
a
know
trash
if their
cat.
taste buds have spice indicators.
I don't think it's taste bud related, isn't it? A different thing.
Well, like, what makes us taste spice? Because there's spice in the back of our tongue and there's spice on the sides.
I thought spice was like a different thing.
Are you confused? Do you have spicy in your brain? Should I give you a snack?
Oh my god, you guys! I wish you could see the way he loves her.
He
It's like
sniffs.
licking her eyeball.
He sniffs my eyeball and licks underneath my eye. I can't even. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, I know. I know.
They love each
You start a game, I'll give him a little snack so that he doesn't have spicy mouth in his face.
Yeah.
Come on, give him a little snack.
Little non-spicy snack.
Sunny drive time.
It's sunny drive time. I think that's what it says. Sunny ride? Ugh. God, I wish you guys could see this back glass. Because it's great. We'll have to get a camera.
I can do that.
So wait, what year did you say this game came out?
1989.
89? The year of the earthquake?
It might have been 80. No, I think it was 89.
Because that was the year there was a huge earthquake. Well, that was my first earthquake, was 89.
It might have been 87, maybe?
Because that would be insane if it was the same year.
It might have been the same year, though.
I don't know if you guys remember that earthquake, the 89 earthquake where that happened
They didn't live
during
in
the World
California, they
Series.
didn't.
No.
I
I guess you don't know.
was pretty sure it was 89. I was gonna look for my phone so I could show the
It's on the thingy. It's on your... Where's your necklace?
It is on my thingy. It's on my necklace. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Alright. I am on Internet Pinball Database right now, so
Yes.
I can just look.
Bow and Little, that's the one I'm talking about. I was like 12 or something. No, 11. And my dad worked in the city and he could not get home. And we lived over on the other side of the East Bay.
1989.
That's crazy that it was the same year. Did it
Yeah.
come after or before the earthquake? Do you know that?
February 21st.
That was before. That was like
That's
9
crazy.
months before
So,
the earthquake.
9 months before, the biggest earthquake that hit
Northern California.
Northern California since probably the turn of the century, because there was
Yeah,
another
the
really big one in like
1906.
1906. This fucking Earthshaker game came out. Holy crap.
Crazy.
That is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the back so that you guys can see what the back glass looks like.
Yeah, it was crazy because I didn't move here. I moved to. It's not on. Oh shit.
That's okay.
Here's the back glass, guys. Move it up a little. Do you see this back glass? There's just a lot of things. It's hard to see all the nuance
Here we
of
go.
it.
We got this like awesome greetings
Yes.
from the vault.
Greetings from the vault.
We've got this helicopters and all these buildings that are like crumbling. Now I don't know if you guys can tell, but those buildings are actually mirrored. So you see how you can see what's behind.
Yeah, it's really
them.
cool.
All of the elements are mirrored. I
And
love
some of the glasses.
when Williams used to do this, where they would have these really great mirrored back glasses. Where this is this very it's a guy, Bruce Campbell looking guy.
Yeah.
You got these little roads, you got Earthshaker,
And
you
it's
got this
insane.
house that's like, ooh, I don't know.
Crazy.
There's like swimming pools and the dog that's freaking out.
Yeah, dogs
This
freak out in
lady.
earthquakes, that's correct.
Sorry, it's gonna be a little bright because it's really close to the ring light. And we got this guy, this yuppie. Oh, his tie says yup.e. Yup.e. Right? She's wearing this little ring here.
Are there any flipper codes?
I don't think so. I don't know. Is there any specific flipper codes from this era that I can check?
Yeah,
There's some really good artwork too. So the next, actually, what I was gonna do is actually take this part of the playfield
Oh yeah, that's cool.
and make it so the car is driving and the sun is just like, oh.
What does it say on the license plate?
Flip out.
Flip out. That's great.
I found a weird little Easter egg on Circus Voltaire. So I
Oh,
took a
really?
picture of Circus Voltaire, which Anna is currently renting, and okay, I'm gonna turn this off.
Oh, is the mirror standard issue on these games? Do they all have a mirror?
Yes, I believe so. The one thing that is not, so I'll turn this back on. The one thing that is not, that some earlier production games, so this Earthquake Institute here, in some of the earlier games, including the game that I believe Scott Denisi has redone. So he has created another rule set on a really gorgeous Earthshaker that they have at Pinball Life that you can play during the expo. At the Pinball Life events at the expo. So it's not at the Pinball Expo, it's at Pinball Life, which is close enough to the expo. So if you come out, if you're coming into town, I highly recommend heading over to Pinball Life. They have lots of cool games. They've got a Swords of Fury. They've got course, I love Swords of Fury. That's why I
know,
always
it's
talk
just
about it.
cute.
But they have an Earthshaker where the entire back glass is clear. So you can see all the inner workings and everything. It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
And it's a new rule set
on
that
the
he
Earthshaker.
created. Yeah,
Oh,
like
that's
it's
neat.
like almost like Pinbot 2.0 where they have
Yeah.
like the new rule set, the new
That's
like
cool.
an older game with new rules. But he has one from the early production where this actually
Pinball
used to.
Howard's saying he calls it Aftershock.
Yes, he calls it Aftershock. Thank you, Pinball Howard. Thank you so much. I forgot about that. But the Earthquake Institute actually used to sink into the playfield when you would hit a lot.
Whoa.
And it was too expensive for production.
Yeah.
So really early production games will have that, and then I
That's
think you
crazy.
can also purchase a mod that will do that. But this is obviously stationary. We haven't done any mods. I'm like hit or miss with mods. I think mods that add things like certain games are really cool. Like I really love the mods. You can turn that off. I really love the mods on like Twilight Zone, where they have like the little TV that plays Twilight Zone
Yes,
music, like
that's
movies or
Yeah.
shows. Look at him.
I know.
He got a snack.
Now he's doing it back.
Now he's.
We have to get the cat cam back.
All right, turn it back on.
Alright.
Oh, he's gonna stop now.
He stopped it.
So he's licking his lips.
This is the licking
He's
lips
licking his
portion of the
face.
night for the cats.
He just got a little snack.
He's so cute.
There's Charlie in the background. You're on the stream. Hi. There's also Flip Flop, which is also a beautiful black glass.
Yeah.
Maybe a tiny bit racist.
Clever Snapper, that's cute. You had a little ride-on game because you were too tiny. Aww.
Right. You can turn
Little tiny baby.
Okay. So we haven't done any mods or anything.
Yeah, the
Hi.
skateboarders moving is pretty awesome.
Oh my fucking god. After all that time, I barely touched it.
That's a great suggestion, Movie Machine. We should have a channel points for cat cam.
Channel points for cat cam. We do have a cat treat.
We'll
Should we
do
give a
add
little
that.
treat?
We'll add that in. I think there's a channel points for cat treat. I don't know if we actually re-enabled that. But... Is it my turn?
Yes, it
I'm
is.
gonna play pinball. These
Okay,
pants
hold
fall
on
down.
1 second.
Oh, cat treat. Cat treat time. Cat treat time.
Wait, no, you gotta come over here and you gotta look in the score cam. You see it? Can you see him?
Yeah. Flipper Snapper, this is the only reason that I ever shower is is hot enough.
Hi. Hi.
So, you're welcome, guys.
That was a good boy. He's such a good kitty. Okay, if you guys have animals, you have cats. This.
What is? I can't read it.
It's called Life Essentials Freeze-Dried Chicken. I swear to God, this is
Yeah.
cat crack. They love it so much. He freaks the fuck out. Anytime I open like a that sound, he comes running
Very cute.
from wherever. He wigs out. It's all just natural chicken that's freeze-dried. He has no teeth, by the way, you
They
guys.
do, Flipper Snapper.
He's got a little bit. He's
He
got
has
a
no
couple
teeth?
of teeth. He has most of his teeth.
What happened to his teeth?
They had to be pulled. He has.
He's
He
got like
was
teeth.
he was a
decay?
stray,
Oh.
and he has FIV,
Yeah.
and his teeth got to the point where they were painful.
Oh, poor baby.
So go ahead and lick that
But he
up, and then
doesn't
we'll
care.
clean it up.
He doesn't care. He's gonna
figures
fucking
it out.
all of those.
I heard actually when you remove their teeth, their gums become like calloused, so they can like chew.
Oh, interesting.
Like, especially dogs that get teeth pulled, they
Yeah.
can still chew. Like, okay, I know it's your turn. Come on,
It's okay.
come over here.
You're chilling. Okay, that's the cat. The cat's more important.
We got some freeze-dried chicken here, and we'll just dust that off here. Oh, it's going in here. I'll have to open the glass up and get some.
That is sad.
He is a good boy. He's a good kid.
Oh my god.
He's a good kid.
No one saw that. Yep, I just tripped a little bit.
All right, that's it. Oh no! That's all you get. No, no. restart this one?
Sure.
Let's restart it.
Sunny drive time.
Because I fucked up too. We restarted. Because it's our stream. It's my stream and I can restart if I want to. Oh, that did work. Okay. It's my stream. I'll restart if I want to. If I want to. That sort of worked. That sort of worked. Sorry, guys. That was kind of painful. The watermelon White Claws are pretty good, guys. Still not as good as the mango. The watermelon's pretty good. It's very summery. Very tasty. Refreshing. This is about a time in the stream when we get sort of shitty. Like, the pinball might suffer a little bit, guys. And I apologize. Like, I haven't hit diddly dick since I stepped up here. But as long as I keep it alive, does it matter? Oh my fucking god, I can't hit any miles anymore! Jesus. Nope! Well, good thing I restarted it to still suck some ducks. Still sucking some ducks here. Still sucking some ducks. It's alright, it's better than last time. Yeah, the freeze-dried food is pretty, like, that's future food, guys. Future food. Because I struggle, you know, like, little man's had some health problems. I've been trying to really be good about what I feed him. And it's hard because there's not as many regulations on pet food as there are human food, of course. And they have different needs than we do, and it's just always hard to know, you know, like I read somewhere that when they advertise vegetables in cat food, not dog food, because dogs are a little bit more, they're a little bit different when it comes to vegetables, but when it comes to cat food, it's specifically for me to feel like it's healthy. Because cats don't eat vegetables. They get all of their vegetables from the animals in which they eat. So it's always just tricky to get the right food for them. And then cats are also dicks where they like won't eat the food that's good for them. They'll eat the garbage that's good. Like crunchies are like potato chips. And of course you want to eat crunchies all the time, you know? Why not? If that's all you give me, man, I want to eat potato chips all the time.
Yup.
So my other cat, Bo, he passed, we had to put him down earlier this year, but when I got him when I was in college, and he, you know, I was in college, and I had, like, a weird schedule, so I would put out dry food for him, and he just never was a grazer, and he straight up, like, fucking ate that bowl of crunchies until it would be empty, and he ballooned up to 30 pounds. He was a 30-pound cat. You guys, do you know how big a 30-pound cat is? That is a big fucking cat. And I was like a guilty cat mom. I was like, oh my god, like, I'm sorry that you're so big. Like, what do I do? And I had to straight up teach him that wet food was food, because all he ever knew was dry food, and it was a good 3 months of just howling for food and having to put like stinky tuna on the top just so he would eat it. Hey, EMCB, Chip! Hello, kitty with special diet needs. All the fancy brands. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. My vet was actually telling me that I should maybe start feeding him Fancy Feast.
Oh.
Because apparently Fancy Feast is higher in protein and lower in carbohydrates.
He needs the fanciest of the feasts.
Oh, but I actually, he's so bougie right now. I feed him straight up. I order this, like, fancy, finely ground rabbits.
Yeah. I remember that.
He gets fancy food right now.
Yeah.
He gets whatever he wants.
But they do love the garbage. They do love the garbage food. I swear,
That's not good for
Charlie's cat Artie was put on a prescription food for urinary problems.
Yeah.
Which I'm still kind of like confused because she was prescribed a crunchy.
Yeah.
Whereas normally with urinary problems they get wet food because with
They
dry
have
food.
both. For urinary, they have both kinds.
I know, but dry food is inherently less liquid, and usually with urinary problems
That's
it's because
true.
they need more.
But sometimes they'll
But
drink more.
she is
things.
such a wonderful, beautiful kitty being. There's no fucking way she would eat wet food anyway. She eats it here and there, but she's very picky. And she, oh my god, she eats it like it is Cheetos, you guys. Like, I'm sure it is Cheetos to her. I smell it. You open the bag and it just has this like fried corn smell, where it's just like, God, this like almost smells good enough for me to eat. It's weird. Bo and Little, yes, wonderful. If you haven't guessed, Bo and Little is the owner of the cat that is a wonderful, wonderful being of an asshole. You're up. Yes.
Alright, what you gonna do? Let's see.
Well, she recommended Fancy Feast for higher protein.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Rack Taco.
Rack Taco! Rocco Taco? Racky Rocco Taco. Rack Taco.
It is a feel-good 80s vibe in this game. Certainly. Right before the 90s hit.
It is right before the 90s. 1989. And also, I literally did not connect the fact that it came out the same year as one of the biggest earthquakes in Northern California.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Like, do you think the guys that designed this were just like, because this was right around this time. I think this is one of the, oh gosh, this was after Whirlwind.
Okay. Did that come out during tornado?
Well, this was like right in Lawler's weird weather phase.
He likes some weather. He likes some natural disasters.
I'm trying to think. I think it came out after Funhouse.
It's a pandemic pin next year. That's right, Grandma.
Yeah, right. Like, do they think that oh shit, maybe we shouldn't do, maybe they had a tornado one in the works, and they're like, let's not set out that tornado one because the last time we did an earthquake one, there was a gigantic earthquake a few months after we fucking launched it.
Yeah.
I would be freaked out.
Yeah, that earthquake was
Sucking
crazy. It collapsed double-decker things and killed people. My dad had to take the ferry to work after because the bridge.
So, do you guys live in the East Bay?
Yeah, we lived in the Berkeley-ish area. Not Berkeley.
I lived at a place in Berkeley before I moved out of the San Francisco area because I couldn't afford to live in the city anymore. Yeah. And then I realized I couldn't afford to live in Berkeley either, so...
It's expensive. And now it's even more expensive.
I was trying to convince myself. I was like, I could spend an extra $200 to live in this Berkeley Hills area that I don't have parking and I can't get to buy anything. Sure, yeah.
But it's so nice.
It is beautiful.
Oh my
gorgeous.
God.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
You know, my boss, one of my coworkers is a big pinball guy, Gene X Wong. You've met him. I'm sure you have. He's all over the pinball scene in San Francisco and other places. His business partner, Jack, actually just had lived in California for, I think, most of his adult life. And he just recently moved to Michigan. And it's so funny to hear him talk about Michigan because he's like, it's actually really beautiful. I'm like, yeah, there are other places other than California that are beautiful. It just might get a little different in the winter time.
Yep. But it's funny because Northern Californians, they go up to Tahoe in the wintertime. To see the snow.
I totally forgot about our poll, by the way.
Oh, me too. What happened?
Not cool was 80% winner, so that's why we didn't change it.
It's
Sorry,
cool, guys.
Sorry, guys. We fucking forgot about the poll that we literally posted about this shaker motor. But you guys are cool with it, so it's great.
Okay.
Lovely.
Get it in there!
So she's trying to backhand it into this. There's a little scoop that's just right there. It's hard to see in this, like.
Farts.
That's kind of why I bought the, why I wanted the POV cam, because it's hard to see the depth.
Oh, I came back!
You got it. There's no time limit. Just get
Ah!
Okay, now hit the shelter and you
I
get a
already
good
got the
start.
shelter. That's too late.
Well,
Oh,
well,
yes.
so that's great. So now, just go for miles. Miles until you die.
That was quick.
I like how you did like a little extra like.
I was just gonna see if I could like make it.
It almost feels like you could maybe nudge it up.
That's what I'm
like,
gonna try.
what is it called when you? It's not a death save when you.
I think it's a bang back.
Bang back.
Is it a bang back?
When you can bang it, like when you get the ball up the out lane to go back into the in lane. Is that?
Oh, that thing. I don't
Yeah, like if it rolls up.
Yeah, how do you do that? That sounds good.
Unknown Machine says that was a hot shimmy on the left out lane. It's a hot shimmy.
Hot shimmy.
We're hot shimmies. Oh, check in to see.
I don't know where the ball is. Okay.
He just did a drive-by.
That's
a little man doing a drive-by. Just a crazy Lazarus. I feel like that should be something. Like some sort of combo of Lazarus and Outlane, like Lazar Lane. Lazar Lane save. This game has lots of Lazarus because I still have the pin in it. Obviously, if this was anywhere in a competition, that pin would be taken out, but you know. Reverse double taxi. Because it's not a death save, but it is death, so it's like a. I don't know, maybe we can think of something, guys. And then as soon as we think of it, we should copyright it and put it on a t-shirt and sell a bunch of them because it's a pandemic and some of us don't have any work.
I don't know why I did all that. That was fucking dumb. Why did I do that?
Oh god, yeah, when yeah. Andrew was talking about in tournaments when they remove the rubber from the pin, but they leave the metal there.
Yeah.
So the ball is just like clunk. It just goes.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
actually, I was going to ask you.
Yes.
Have you? So maybe not the last stream, but I know on stream you've worn your Pinball Summer T-shirt.
Yes. That's from Soft Plunge.
Have you seen Pinball Summer?
The whole movie?
The movie.
No. I've seen the pinball scene at the end.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if
I
there's
watched
more to the movie.
much of the movie. So, Bowen Little is part of a movie group that they watch movies on Wednesday night, and one of his movie groups recommended Pinball Summer,
The
which is
whole
also
movie?
called Pickup Summer, if you wanted
Okay.
to know. If you're in Canada, it's called Pickup Summer. If you're here, it's called Pinball Summer. There's very little pinball in it.
Yeah.
And there's boobs. It's like a Canadian Porky's in a weird way.
There's full boobs?
Yeah, there's boobs.
All
It's
right.
like an 80s,
I
like,
don't remember that, but
teenager, like,
Okay.
woo, where's boobs? Woo! You know, that kind of thing. But there is, so at the very end, and I wish I had the video because I know I did actually get it on YouTube and I can pull it back up.
Yeah, it is on YouTube somewhere.
There is a battle in
Yes.
which they have rethemed a real pinball machine to be a Pinball Summer pinball machine.
Yeah.
And I could not find anywhere on the internet what game that was.
Okay.
It was a
In the end?
mid-70s EM, little flippers, upper flipper. It had a saucer in the center like Harlem Globetrotters does. But it had 3 pop bumpers in the center. I'll have to find it.
You'll have to find that. But it is your turn right now.
Yes.
So you should find it after your turn.
I'll find it after my turn.
Or I could look for it.
I'd like to know which game it is that
You
was
want me to look it
rethemed.
up? I could look it up.
Or
Or should I just...
Well, I did. I looked up
Okay.
if I could find anywhere, and the only thing I could find was on Pinside. Somebody saying, "Has anybody seen this pinball summer movie? It's the best pinball summer movie I've ever seen." And I was just like, actually, it's not really a great movie. In fact, it's pretty.
Hamster says they know it, or maybe I'm not talking about. Maybe they're talking about something else. We're talking about the Hamster. You talking about the game?
If anybody knows what game was rethemed,
Yes, we'll take your answer.
Jesus Christ, I literally lost it. You just sat down 20 seconds ago. Like, less than 20 seconds ago.
I forgot to turn on our chatbot. I just turned it on.
Chatbot. Chatbot. Chatbot.
Chatbot.
Chatbot. I wish that we could make chatbot actually say chatbot. Hi. I gotta get that sound and put it as like when you get the trivia, it should be like jackpot. Jackpot. Hi.
Hey, El Rocco!
This is hard. This is hard. Hi, El
Oh,
Rocco.
it's the same one. It's the same trivia because I didn't change.
Oh, okay. Well, we can turn chatbot off. Hi. Hi.
El Rocco! That's not it! That's
Hi,
close.
sweetie.
Let me see, make sure the browser says it's not this bad.
He's licking my face.
Maybe
That's gross.
if you weren't here the other day,
That's gross.
then
If you lick your butt.
why does Hot Nudgebot go $ trivia?
$sign? I thought it was a
I
bang
know, I don't know
trivia.
why it's saying that. I'm gonna alert this up. Alright. Oh, it's Bobby Orr's Power Play?
Is it?
Oh.
Interesting. How did you know that? Was that just common knowledge that all pinballers know except for me? The Pinball Summer is actually pretty quality because the upper... Did he lick your
sneezed
face?
in my eye.
He sneezed on you. You can
It was my
clean
fault.
yourself
I
if
was
you'd like.
too close to you.
Because what they did is they had, like, so the whole movie, I'm not going to tell you the whole movie, but there's this rivalry between these two dorks who never play pinball, but somehow are, like, the best pinball players in town. And this motorcycle gang that's super obsessed with stealing this pinball trophy for no apparent reason. They just take the trophy because it's hijinks and it's 1980. And then it's just like got boobs scattered throughout. You know?
Scattered boobs.
Yeah, like there is actually a scene where they're at a party at these two sisters who don't look anything alike, so they're clearly not sisters, but they're sisters.
That's a little rough.
I kind of love the tilt sound on this game because it's like... So the sisters have a party because their parents went out of town. They're like swimming in the pool and they're having a good time. And then this like hot girl is just like, I'm gonna challenge this like shitty dude to a game of pinball, which is like a disco pinball. But then when they show close-ups, it's Playboy, and it doesn't make any sense. But it's a strip pinball,
Oh my god.
and
It's like,
suffice to say, she takes her top off.
I see, so she didn't win.
Well, she didn't win her first ball, but then she wins the game, and the guy's supposed to take his shorts off, and then he refuses and he runs away.
Oh, what a
Meanwhile, the motorcycle gang pulls a fire alarm, because who has a fire alarm at their house? But I don't know. There's a fire alarm somehow. And then the fire department shows up with a big hose, and then the topless ladies tackle the fire department, steal the hose,
Betty.
spray the party, and hijinks ensue.
Can we just like,
Kitty is cool with the shaking. He loves the attention.
can we just like have this on here still? But like, you not knock it over? Is that cool?
You got some serious Centaur vibes from the motorcycle game? Probably. I mean, I just don't understand what their motivation was. Like, why steal this trophy when at the end they battle for the trophy and the guy cheats? Spoiler alert. Like, it's not like there's like, oh, whoever wins the trophy wins $1,000 or something. Whoever has this trophy is made of gold. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But I guess if you live in a small town, there's nothing to do. If you're in a motorcycle gang, you're just gonna try to. Well, it's funny, he doesn't care about the shakes, but he was just like, you're tilting too much.
Come on, man. Don't give me a hard
He's
time.
fine. He's fine.
Alright.
It was the 80s, I blame the drugs. Actually, Bo and Little, when we were watching it, like, he's just like, why are those guys so scrawny? And I looked over at him and I was just like, cocaine.
Cocaine.
Yeah, cocaine.
Cocaine.
1980. 1979, 1980. They had, like, froze and just
No one ate.
white guys with froze
They
and
just did
no body weight whatsoever.
You don't need to eat on your own coke. That's what they say. I don't
Apparently.
actually. I don't know.
You've been to tournaments where the parents tried to bribe the tournament directors for their kid to get a trophy?
Aw.
So stupid. I mean, if you're gonna have, like, depending on the age,
Yeah. Like if you're. Yeah.
participation trophies for kids, you know, I get it. I
Basically,
get it.
parents should bring their own trophies and like sneak them to the TV.
Yeah.
If they want them.
Yeah. But I've also helped man a kids tournament where one of the kids was like really upset that
Yeah.
they didn't win,
That
and they
was
got
very sad.
really upset, really sad, and that was so heartbreaking to watch because it's just like I know that his dad wasn't like, at least at the location, his dad was like, no, you did really good, like you got 3rd place, it's okay. And he was just, like, not having it. He was not happy with the fact that he got 3rd, and, like, it sucked. Like, it was just, like, he, like, refused to be in the photos. Like, he just didn't, like, he wanted to just pretend like it never happened and just be mad and cry.
You know?
Which could be a personality thing. You know, I know
It's
people
up
that
to-
aren't great with losing, and that's just, it's not like it's not like something they learned. It's just like who they are.
Yeah. Maybe. They might learn it.
They might.
Well, what they might learn is that perfection is not, anything but perfection isn't good enough.
Yeah.
That's what they learn. But 3rd is pretty good, Chuckles.
But exactly.
I agree.
He gave it
I'm
3rd.
happy about 3rd.
And he was doing
place.
great, and that's why we're just like, hey, be in the picture. Like, you got 3rd. It's great. Like, why are you upset? You like beat all these other kids. But I mean, obviously, there were a few kids that were just like, I never played pinball. Let's just see what we'll see what we can do. You know, which is great. Kids are so naturally great at it.
Well,
My friend John has his son is just like naturally amazing to the point where like, so every Friday they go to, not anymore obviously because of the quarantine, but every Friday they used to go to a pinball place and they had like a couple arcade games and they had like a couple board game things and then tons of pinball machines, and their son, who was maybe about like 10 or 11 at the time, like really started getting into pinball. He started playing Metallica and he would just like, he'd get like 80 plus million on Metallica, and he's just like, oh yeah, you just go for Spucky the whole time, like you just get multi-ball all the time. I was just like, dude, you got it.
Yeah.
And then he got, it's like 12 or 13, like right like the cusp of puberty, where he's just like, this is stupid, I don't want to do this
That's right,
anymore.
Grandma. That's what happens.
And John, John is just like, John is super frustrated because he's just like, I would love to get 80 plus million on Metallica, like, you know, Flipper Snapper's getting 400 million on theirs, but that's GC. That's like the best game kind of scenario. But he was just like, oh yeah, like he was like bored with it. Yeah, I don't want to do that anymore.
Alpha says that she's pretty sure the 1st and 2nd place were teenagers and the 3rd place was like a younger child.
That's true. I think
I mean, it's
one of the placeholders was Carter from the Pinballers. Pretty sure.
Oh.
1st or 2nd place, I think, was Carter from Pinballers, which they do Twitch stream. I just, maybe a couple of months ago, I watched Carter get Escape from Noir in under 3 minutes. So he's like a little monster. And he's done like some of the Dead Flip like mega tournaments where they switch between Carter and I can't remember his dad's name, I'm sorry. If you guys watch Pinballers, if you remember his dad's name. But Carter is really kind of the star of that because he's like 13 or something and is a killer. And he can kick my ass anytime, I'm sure.
See, as you get older, your reactions
slow.
become slower. Also, you drink more.
You drink.
Which
Yeah.
doesn't help.
Slow. You get slow naturally, and then you put something in your body that makes you even slower
Now, we do have
and
wisdom.
less accurate.
We have wisdom. Is that a thing? I think
Do we
that's
have
right. Yeah. We know if we got
I mean,
hurt,
is there
we have to
pinball
do it.
wisdom other than just knowing the rules to pinball? But how many of you guys would you say that you had one of the best games you've ever had on a game when you didn't know how to play it? I feel like there's like that weird thing where you're like, oh, I don't know what to do on this game.
But that
now,
is
granted,
wisdom.
if there's like some weird cheese where it's like, oh, you hit this one shot and you win, like there's
Right.
obviously
no, but
those
that is
games.
wisdom. That is wisdom. Walking to a game and not knowing it, and using what you know about pinball and your life's experience to do good on it. When knowledge about a specific pinball machine, that's like
But
others.
is that wisdom or is that like instinct of how to play?
Maybe. Might be both.
Ooh, you got your extra ball lit. You go. I'm gonna use the
I'm
restroom
going.
really quickly.
Hey, NCB. Fear of the dark is that dark, huh? Yeah. I mean, that's true. Your night vision does go as you get older. It's absolutely true. You gotta put on your reading glasses to do the video modes. Yeah. I mean, that's true too, Andrew. And basically, like, doing well is great, but you can also do well and think you did terrible, which is the worst, you know? At least enjoy it if you actually did well. You know? Do I get an extra ball for that? Damn it. Oh wait, I did. Yay!
Stay locked on with all the hits.
Saying to lock in the 5. Ah! This is a great song.
This is the second best song. This is the best song. Oh, your blue shirt looks so pretty with the red light behind
This
you.
one?
You just look so hot.
But this blue shirt is my favorite shirt that I own, and I've had it for years, and it has holes in it, and I have to wear a shirt under it now.
I love it.
But
It's great.
I have to keep it forever because I love it so much.
It's like the perfect like tight at top, like flowy.
Yeah. Summertime.
This is back from when Shaker Moses actually shook. Yeah.
Yes. It's cool.
Well,
What is the mechanism? Do you know? Like, it's not the same shaker that they have today.
it's not. It is definitely something inside the actual cabinet. And to make this even better, we are in this like room that's like sort of an addition to the house. So there's
Okay.
nothing underneath us, so the whole room shakes. And the first time we streamed this, we didn't have the shaker on. We're like, well, let's see what the shaker looks like. And I was like, oh, it shakes the whole camera, and that's cool. So we keep it on. But I can feel it. I can feel it just sitting next to her. So Yancy B says it's a motor that is out of balance due to an off-center weight.
Okay, so it's like a washing machine.
Yes. Yes.
Oh!
Oh, it's my turn.
Nope, I got an extra ball.
Oh, you got an extra ball. I'll be right back.
I mean, that's kind of how all shaker motors are, but this one just seems like maybe it's just a much bigger weight and like a slower motor or something. Like, but I feel like all vibrators are like a motor with like a weight on one side, right? God! There it is. Fucking not really. Alright. Fine. Fine game. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how it's going along. Hopefully she did her research on that. Okay, Yancy. So I had a variable speed motor. That's cool. It must not have been a DC motor then. Maybe it was. I don't know a lot about motors, but... Yeah, unknown machine. I can't hit that jackpot shot for the life of me. One day, maybe. One day. General Motors part number on it? Wow. That's crazy. So yeah, so that's a completely different motor than they used
Is it
to.
my turn? Sorry.
Yes. Also, Chuckles has asked, how's that Judge Dredd impression coming along?
Dredge to control. Sniper eliminated.
Huh? Was that good?
Is that right?
Is that good, Chuckles?
He talks like this all the time. Everything he says.
Chuckles says spot on.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. I was hoping that I don't know what your favorite call out is, so you let me know what your favorite call out is and I'll listen to it. And I'll do that one.
Judge to control. Sniper eliminated.
I actually, so you know how they have this dumb like internet like cheeseburger where they have like lists and things.
Cheeseburger?
It's called Cheeseburger, I think. It's like a Facebook thing, and they like they've totally sucked me in. I will click on a dumb listicle, and it will list all the things that I want to see. And one of them was like, these were things that were copies of other things. And they talked about how RoboCop was very heavily, and like Bo and Little, you can chime in here and you want to. RoboCop was heavily influenced by Judge Dredd. But like, okay, RoboCop is basically a Judge Dredd knockoff.
Interesting. That makes sense because it's the comic, right? About
Yes, it's a comic.
the cop. Yeah.
Clearly, it was the comic and not the actual movie Judge Dredd, which I think the Sylvester Stallone Judge Dredd came out long after that. Not long, but years after. And one of the big beefs was the fact that like Sylvester Stallone took off that Judge Dredd like helmet almost right away, and like the whole thing with Judge Dredd is he never takes his fucking helmet off. So it's like what's happening here? And then I heard that the newer Judge Dredd is a little bit better, but that there was still kind of this like sort of like there was a reason the hot lady got to take her helmet off. Of course. She was like.
So I think we have some more quotes coming in from Judge Dredd. We have 10 years for being an a-hole. That's
10 years for being an a-hole? 10 years for being an asshole. Does he say that? Does he actually say asshole?
I don't know. Life for murder and 5 years for littering. Okay. That's a long time for littering. I feel like that's a
life for murder.
I mean,
10 years. Why can't I find my drink?
I don't know.
Probably disappeared. Wait, it might be in the front room. It might be in a different room.
Yeah, the Dredd movie was pretty cool. It was, I mean,
got him!
it's an action movie, but it's great. You haven't seen the new Dredd movie?
Actually, Judge Dredd, the pinball machine, is pretty fucking great, too.
I have not actually I don't think I've ever played it.
It used to be at Logan for a little while.
That was a long time ago.
And they have that crazy, like, if you buy in for 2 credits, you can get the Mega Game, which is a multi-ball. It starts with, like, a 5-ball multi-ball.
Really?
It's pretty hard. If I recall correctly, I never play it well. Super Game, that's right. That's what it's called. Chuckles. Chuckles, do you have a Dredd at home? Or is that, like, at your place that you like to play at a lot? Hello, Shannon Stafford. Nice to see you.
I'm gonna go see if I can get a drink.
Mm-hmm. There's more White Claws. There is some whiskey if you'd like. I think there's one more Bodum back there. Yeah, but there's a Brita, and there might be some LaCroix in the fridge. I'm not sure if there's any LaCroix left.
I'll check it out.
Spitball machine is, I want to say it's being mean to me, but honestly, I think it's the drinks. I had my best game when we first started, when I was relatively sober, and I'm not so sober right now, and I'm kind of playing pretty haphazardly, I'd say. I'm pretty out of control. I can't... Huh? Yeah, the bird is on the counter. I like room temperature water, but there's ice. I like room temperature water. You guys, how about you guys? You guys like room temperature water? I heard it's easier. I don't like it too cold. And I read somewhere that you actually absorb it better when it is not as cold. Like your body has to warm it before it actually gets the effect. So granted, if it's like hot as balls outside, you've been outside and like working in the yard and you're sweaty and gross, a delicious tall glass of ice water is amazing. But if I'm sitting on my ass watching TV in an air-conditioned room during the summer,
no, I don't
room
like
temperature water is fine.
No, it's great.
It's fine.
Yes. Thumbs up, room temperature water. We've got a lot of tepid water.
Which is still 68 degrees. It's not like it's like as hot as your body. You know, it's not like what you feel like in room temperature.
Yes. Sparkling water should be ice cold, like Topo Chico. Yes.
Right, exactly. Of course. I'm not talking about like an actual like delicious LaCroix or Topo Chico. That is clearly actually
I want some Topo Chico right now.
Sometimes those the sparkling waters, like, they don't quench my thirsts. They almost feel like salty sometimes.
Well, you can't get the ones with salt in it. Some of them have.
Does Perrier have salt in it?
Probably. You should look. Some of them have salt. Some bottled water has salt.
It's true. I think Dasani has.
Dasani doesn't salt. That's the Pepsi one.
It's the Coke one. Pepsi is Aquafina.
What? No, I thought. Oh, you're right. Is it? Yes, you're right. I got it backwards.
Yes.
Ooh, tangerine LaCroix. Nice and cold. Sounds good, Chuckles. I said LaCroix correctly.
LaCroix? You say it like LaCroix?
No, I usually say LaCroix.
LaQuay?
I'm an idiot,
LaQuax?
so that's fine. It's gonna be.
Fuck's sake. Can we hit a fucking jackpot? I want to show you the jackpot music!
Have we not hit one all night?
I don't think so. I hit the million earlier.
Okay, I haven't hit it. I can't hit it when I'm supposed to. I can. It's like. It's very annoying. Linkwoix! That's a good way to say it.
Alright. Missed. I missed again.
And you get it. That's a beautiful thing. She puts it in the shelter. It takes a drink.
Which does not make me better, by the way. It actually makes me worse. The more I drink of that, the worse I get at this. So my instincts of taking a drink before I play,
But it makes you feel.
but it makes me feel
it's
good.
more fun.
It makes me feel good.
Fun, you guys.
So if you can, it's all about trying to backhand that into the fault shot, but
Man, I really love this motor.
right now it's like
It's like- It really is. So, I don't know, also in California they would have like certain things, like when I was a kid, like different museums, where they would simulate different earthquakes throughout time, you know? With probably a similar motor.
Oh, I missed it! God damn it!
It's okay. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
So annoying! So stupid!
You gotta do the Tai Chi. Oh no. Anyways, this motor feels like that motor. Like, you can go to...
Hi!
Oh, he's trying to touch
Are
her
you
hand.
trying to play? Are you trying to play pinball?
That was so cute.
You come over to play? You wanna play? Here.
That was really cute.
Now he's giving me this look where he's just like, you're not paying attention to me, so fuck you.
He doesn't.
Just gonna go for miles because looking at the
Yes.
numbers, Anna has me by 500,000.
Yes, that's right.
Do you guys know how many times, when it comes down to it, how many times Anna has beaten me in like big ass competitions? Where I'm just like, okay, we're in a room of 1,000 people, and I still have to play her. I have to play Anna in a fucking finals at Pinburg.
I know.
I'm
that's
Mystic.
crazy.
God! She annihilated me, and it was amazing. It was like I couldn't be upset about losing because I was just like, but also my friend Anna just won, and that's awesome.
You can be upset.
I mean, I was
It's okay.
mad because I
Yeah.
sucked.
It's
I
okay to be
sucked. I
upset.
sucked. It was not a good game. It was not fun. Hi.
I
We had that like
we could have.
that bank was like Mystic and Bonsai Run, and that was close.
Yeah.
Bonsai
It was
Run, I
all
feel like
close.
was.
And I feel like there was something that I thought about when we were playing, and I was like, can I throw this game
Oh yeah,
to
there was
still
like
win
another.
and have Rebecca
Was that the
come
one with the
through?
hot air balloon EM too?
Maybe.
Like, because I know Mystic was the early solid state, because Mystic was like electronic-ish. And then we had Bonsai Run, and then we had... Is it CSI? What was our early 90s game? It was like CSI or something stupid. It was...
Ooh,
Game
did I
Time
get her?
Television just like wrote us a nice little essay. You can come over here and read. Hi, Game Time.
I need
Of
her.
course. You guys make some great content. If you guys haven't seen
You
Game
guys are
Time,
the best.
go check it
Game
out.
Time is amazing. You guys keep. Oh, actually, I have a question. When you guys play your awesome Game Time Television music, like when you end your stream, do you hear that music on your computer? Because I wrote a theme song, but we can't hear it on our computer when we
Thanks
put
for
it
the follow,
on.
Shannon.
We just know that you guys can hear it, and I want to be able to hear it ourselves, and I don't know how to do that. So we want to be able to be like jam into it. How long have you been streaming? 2 hours?
2 hours and 15 minutes.
One more game?
One more game.
One more game.
One more game.
One more game. And
Just
we're
one
gonna
more.
play. And we're gonna eat Indian food.
And it's gonna be great. And we'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah. What do you want to play on Sunday? You want to play here? You want to play TX?
Yeah. I love
If
TX.
she's playing, right? We can play TX. I can actually open her up and make her harder. I know that, actually, speaking of Game Time Television, when they had TX Sector at their house, do you guys still have TX Sector, by the way? I haven't seen it streamed in a while. There is a liberal versus conservative setting in the back. So all of the settings on TX Sector, you have to actually open up the back glass, and they're like switches. It's not like you can't just go in and change things. And one of the things is to reset your levels
Oh, yes.
for every ball.
Right.
And that's a
what
better
Game
way
Time
to
had.
play.
Yeah.
It's a more
It's
realistic.
in your closet, El Rocco. What?
You guys have pinball coming out of your eyeballs. I swear. Man, I wish I had that problem of like, I don't know which pinball machine we're gonna play next because we have so many pinball machines.
Shannon, you have turtles? Oh.
Who has turtles?
Shannon has turtles. I'm so jealous.
I am so jealous. Oh my god, I want to play turtles so bad.
So bad.
I think that maybe me and you could maybe play the turtles at Dead Flip.
Well, we could maybe rent the turtles.
I don't know if he's purchased a turtles.
Well, he said maybe.
And if he did,
I
it's gonna be
asked him, he said
crazy
maybe.
expensive. It's gonna be twice the price of what we're paying for our other games.
Maybe.
But we might be able to play turtles. I don't know if we can play it on stream, but we might be able to play turtles at Dead Flip. He might let us. Please?
Maybe.
Please? I can ask him. I mean, if we promise to disinfect it.
Maiden soup.
Oh, when do you hit Maiden? Because we can do a battle stream. We've got a couple of maidens.
No, he's selling it, he says.
You're selling Maiden. I do admire their spirit
Nancy,
of just getting new
We
games.
would totally do that.
And that's kind of the I mean, like that's like, you know, you got a certain amount of space at your house. You sell the games that you're sort
Nice
of
job, Shannon.
already done with. What are you gonna sell? So the last stream I watched, there was somewhat of a struggle between El Rocco and Game Time for Star Wars Episode 1,
Oh.
which I wholeheartedly agree with you, Leslie, that is not a game you want to own. I feel like you would get really bored with it, and it's heavy as fuck,
Yeah.
and you can get
It
something
literally
better.
has like a gateway PC from '98.
You can get something better for the same price. That's all I'm saying. I mean, what is that? So, okay, what does the Star Wars Episode 1 go for? Like, what, 25 to 3K? Maybe more, 3,500? Like, that is straight up, like, Bride of Pinbot territory. That is, like, Earthshaker was $2,600 when I purchased it a few years ago. Now, it might be a tiny bit more now, depending on where you find it, but unless you get that Star Wars for $1,000, don't do it.
You should still probably not do it. You can't get it out of your house when you get it in.
Yeah, like, what the fuck, man? It's gonna be so heavy.
Oh, okay. Hamdrew says, buy a Pod Racer arcade ride-on instead. Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer. I mean, that's, I'm sure. You know, I'll just wait till Nintendo makes a Labo of it.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh shit, I just trained. We got a Labo. Oh, let me go get it. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show.
I'm just gonna show you the Labo. You guys know about Labo from Switch? If you don't know, it's great. I recommend it. If you have someone who likes making puzzles nearby, they can put it together for you, and then you can play with it. It's very fun. Here it is. We're not sponsored by Nintendo.
No.
We just had a lot of fun with this Labo.
We're just telling you how fun this is. We were in a group. I mean, it was still a small group because we're still quarantined, so there was about 6 of us.
Yeah.
We were all pinball players. We were all crazy pinball players. We had access to an Attack from Mars and a Circus Voltaire, and we played this fucking machine all night. We played 3 Circus Voltaire games. We played this like over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And it was great. We played
Stream
Kablasta hippos, which was like a thing where you shoot fruit into hippos' mouths. And it sounds stupid, but it was great.
I mean, we could stream the making of that Labo if you want.
We could. I wish there was a way to actually stream the Labo, but I don't think we can.
I don't think that's possible because it's virtual reality. This one is anyway.
I bet you could probably connect it to like what the Switch sees, so they would see like you moving around.
It still look weird because it shows you a weird screen when the virtual reality's on. Like unless they have the goggles.
I mean, I could doink around with it. I have a little thing that you supposedly plug into your console, and then you could stream what you're
doink around. But also, we did get another Labo at my house.
This was
that Nate just made
like $40. Like it was cheap. $40.
Yeah, it's great. It's made of cardboard, but it's also ingenious.
It's great.
We just can't get enough.
We can't get it. Can't get enough.
Just can't get
enough. Can't get enough. It is super fun. It is like a weird little blaster, and it has all sorts of weird little virtual reality games that I have a tendency to get a little like sick from some of the virtual reality games. Like it has to be very specific for me to play it and not feel like I want a Ralph. And this one did not make me want a Ralph, so it's great. Stream Labo making. We can certainly stream. We have like a special hot nudge off stream with my little necklace thing. This thing.
Yeah.
This amazing thing, which I use all the gosh darn time, constantly. Like, oh, you want to do something? Yeah, you could just leave it here. Oh, you don't want it right in your face? Yeah, you could just walk around the house with this thing right here. I love it. I love it. Hey, Molly! Thanks for coming in! Appreciate ya! We're actually playing our last game tonight. Because we've had some drinks. It's a little late. We're shaking some words. Actually, the best game we had so far was my first game.
Yeah,
and I just progressively got worse and worse. So hey, what are you gonna do? That's a pinball. If you guys subscribe to Game Time Television, you'll get a sweet ass emote that says "That's pinball." It's pretty great.
The hog is orgasming.
Oh, and you get a hoggasm too.
I don't understand that one as much, but it's cool.
It's great.
It's cute as all.
Better late than never, Molly. Thanks so much for coming on. Oh, yeah, Chuckles got it. That's pinball with the orgasm. There you go. Look what you're missing. Okay, so I need to try and break 12 million.
Yes. You got 3 to 4 balls to do it.
I mean, not if I'm playing like this. Jesus. See how many bricks I just hit?
It's alright. Remember the Tai Chi. Oh.
I almost.
Oh no! You gotta do the Tai Chi.
Okay. Fuck! Fuck! That's a pinball. So TX Sector on Sunday? Sounds good. We can also go flip flop. It's very like Sunday is the day after Independence Day.
Oh, fuck me.
It might be good that we're ending the stream soon because we're playing like garbage. Okay.
I walked the wrong way.
It's okay. You can walk it off. Now walk it out. Walk it out.
See, the thing with this game is it has that. It's got that pin. What's that? The center pin.
Mm-hmm.
It fucks with me.
I mean, it wouldn't be there otherwise. Like any like competition, it would be taken out.
Nice shot.
Here's what's nice. I get the lock and it drops it in there and gives me that extra ball. Without having to hit that stupid ass
Fucking shot.
fucking shelter shot.
It's the time of the night where we're just angry at the game.
We're just angry. Gonna just hit as many ramps.
Get 'em.
As many as I there you go. See?
Okay.
Remember when I said I max out at 5?
Yeah.
At this point I max out at 3.
Well, that was a. There we go. Here we go.
1,
We're back.
2, 3, 4. 4.
That was a half ramp. I wonder if it's.
But
Ooh, nice.
if I
backhand.
hit this,
Ooh, schmers.
if I hit that captive ball, then I get the quick multi-ball.
Okay, that looks like a dangerous shot, though.
It is incredibly dangerous and stupid, and I can't believe I'm going for it, but I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm going for it.
Okay.
So I gotta do 1, 2, missed it.
Alright, well that's alright. It's a different gold. Something new.
Why not?
Why not?
Well, you can only get if you get a certain amount of mile shots, and miles are good to get, so... Ooh, it's or I could just get it from the fucking mystery shot.
Yeah.
Okay. If I hit this this million shot, then you will get to hear the jackpot music.
Okay. Let's look out for it.
We'll see.
Hopefully it happens.
This is my favorite music, though.
Gonna.
This pre-multi-ball music is my favorite. This is actually really fucking hard to do. Like this.
This is what you learned by making your own song.
Yeah. Like I'm just like, oh, can't I just be like, blah, blah, blah? Like no, that's hard. That is hard to do. Just make it sound all natural, like. Trapped up right away. There's no ball save on this shit.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to do in this instance.
Oh, good. Oh, lordy. That's good.
So what I'm trying to do is get it in here, and then it'll feed it right to this flipper. But hopefully I can do it in such a way where I get it in there while this is still here. Which did not happen.
So,
It's gone.
that's frustrating.
But what Kick Multi-Ball does do is it lights my second lock. So.
Oh, nice.
Oh! Wow, okay, I'll take that.
That was a
It's
nice
like
laugh.
almost like this game is just like, I'm really sorry that I'm totally fucking over.
Here we go.
Okay. Now now, we'll try and hit the real jackpot.
Gonna do it. She's
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the shaker motor.
It got a little bit stronger on the
It
Richter
did.
meter.
It like gave it a little extra because I hit the.
There we go. That was late. But it is late, so. Poop in a bottle.
Okay. Last chance. Or I just have to do it all.
Yeah, someone's gotta clip that. Clip that Lazarus. Do it. Alright, so we're gonna do it. She's gotta hit the ramp.
Which I missed.
It's okay. Oh!
That replay is the loudest fucking replay in the
Quite loud.
universe.
It's like her class.
It is like my class. Okay, get control. Get control. Okay.
Oops. You're doing great. Beautiful. Oh!
Yes! Max jackpot, guys!
Well done, my friend. Well done.
Now we just get to dig around.
No,
with
let's do it again.
this. No, you only hit it once.
Oh,
That's
now
it.
what?
Now you get this awesome
Oh, this is the This is the music.
music. Oh, are you excited? You have to move though. This is not a good spot for Kitty.
Well, that was amazing. Well done. Now I gotta go for 99 miles. Can you do that during this multi?
I mean, you can try.
Can you hit it? Can you hit that shot with this? Does it count up miles?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So just, yeah. That's what you gotta do. Great. Yeah, this music is great.
Isn't it fun?
Yes, I'm happy about it.
Oh, what?
Bounce off that.
It's also still multi-ball, so I get like the extra points from that shit.
Yes.
You know? Okay,
So fun.
fun. But it'll still play this music. Cause this is like your,
It's like you're winning music.
this is your like, hey man, you got the jackpot, so you get this sweet music. All right, I'm at
Beautiful,
9
beautiful.
million. I gotta get that extra ball.
Oh, yeah. You already have one, though.
I do.
So,
That's right.
just so you know.
I'm at 63 miles.
Yeah, you're doing great. Remember your
I'm
Tai
just
Chi.
trying to beat 12. We don't have to get the top of the board.
Lock one enabled.
Stay locked on with all the hits.
Ooh.
Now I'm doing that thing where I can't hit this
Beautiful.
shot.
You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Every time I hit this, it gives me more bonus.
Whoa!
Shit.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm having a heart attack over here. 70 miles?
70 miles is
70
about
miles?
quarter mil.
Alright.
Okay, I still have that extra ball lit.
Yes.
So let's see what we can do. It would be great. It would be amazing, Earthshaker, if you're not a dick to me and you let me get 12. You let me get 13 million, and that will knock off the first person on my board.
Don't let it. Don't. Yeah. You can do it, Rebecca. It's not the machine, it's you. You can do it. Oh, God! That was good. That was good. You ended it with a great game.
I ended it with a great game.
You ended
That's
it with
true.
a great
That's true. That's true.
And that's good to know.
Not board worthy, but still decent. Boy, that last ball was a real doozy, though. God. It's like, it doesn't matter how good you're doing throughout the game if your last ball just sucks some butts, man. Well,
I tilted.
we should probably
That was dumb.
sign out. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna raid.
We're gonna raid, but you're gonna
what
listen
we're
to this
gonna do,
awesome
We're
music.
gonna switch to our logo with some awesome, like, theme music. Hopefully it works. While we raid. So, who should we raid? Who's online?
I don't know.
Let's see. Let's see who's online. And then we'll be like, bye, 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 bye. And then we'll switch to our theme music, and you guys can tell us next time when you come on.
Laserlos is online.
Laserlos is great. He's always great. What's he
Don't
playing?
Panic Flip.
Don't Panic is also great. What's this, like, prime time, man? Peeps are...
He's saying Iron Grippo, which I assume is Iron Man.
Oh.
There's also
Or is it
someone
Iron
named
Maiden?
Drunk
Monkey Pinball?
They're playing Monster Bash. They sound cool. I like it.
I do enjoy Monster Bash, and I also like... Oh, and there's a lady playing. I think we should go to Drunk Monkey.
Let's do Drunk Monkey.
Let's do Drunk Monkey. So, we're not sure who these people are, but they're great because their name is Drunk Monkey, and how could we go wrong?
How could we go wrong?
How could we go wrong?
It's gotta be.
So we're gonna raid Drunk Monkey, but in the meantime, we're gonna sign off. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We will be back Sunday. Probably on TX Sector. Yeah. If
it works.
she's working. If she's not working, then maybe we'll switch to like Flip Flop or something. But we love you. Thank you guys so much. Raid will be in progress in a few moments.
Check out this theme song while you wait.
Does it work? Wait. I don't know if it's... Oh, wait. I got it.